Hello, football fans, and welcome to the Touchdown Ladies podcast. We talk football from a fan's point of view. I'm Cindy, your host. Let's just get into it. Now, today, Monday, March 10th, has started the NFL, what they call free agent tampering. That means both sides can now start talking to each other. But I want to remind everybody, this Wednesday starts free agent in the NFL. It's going to be crazy out there right now. It is a little crazy out there right now. There are a couple of contracts and deals and trades that went on over the weekend. I want to talk about those right now. Let's just get into it. The first one, we're going to start off with Josh Allen. Josh Allen has signed a $330 million contract with $150 million guaranteed with the Bills. Go ahead, Josh Allen. He was the MVP of the 2024 season. He has improved his game in the last 2 years, and I am so happy that he got this extended contract. So shout out to Josh Allen and the Bills. The Bills also signed wide receiver Josh Palmer from the Chargers. Now, Josh Allen needed a receiver, so hopefully Josh Palmer will be the answer in 2025 season. Now, Palmer has signed a 3-year deal worth $36 million with the Bills. Now, let's talk about the Seattle Seahawks. Now, I was kind of surprised that Seattle made this move, but hey, this is what they do in the NFL. Geno Smith has been traded to the Raiders. Yes, Geno Smith will now be the starting quarterback of the Raiders. But let's talk about the Seattle. They have signed, and there was a lot of talk about this quarterback out there and going into the free agent. They have signed Sam Darnold as their starting quarterback. And they signed Sam Darnold to a 3-year, $100.5 million contract with $55 million guaranteed money. The Seattle Seahawks has signed Sam Darnold. The Seattle, also, DK Metcalf, the wide receiver from Seattle, has been traded to the Steelers, and he has signed a 5-year contract with $150 million with the Steelers. Move on to the Browns. Now, the Browns, everybody knows that Myles Garrett, the wide defensive end, wanted to get out of the Cleveland Browns, and Cleveland Browns really didn't want to trade him. So they was able to negotiate a contract, and he has signed a 4-year contract worth $40 million a year. So far, he is the highest paid non-quarterback. Let's talk about the Rams. The Rams have signed Davante Adams, the wide receiver from the Jets. Now, everybody was speculating that wherever Aaron Rodgers goes, Davante Adams was going to play for Aaron Rodgers, but that is not happening. Like I said, Adams has now signed with the Rams a 2-year deal worth $46 million. The Patriots. Now, the Patriots are making a lot of moves, and I like the direction that they are moving in on offense and defense. They are making some moves. Let's start off with the players that they have signed so far before the free agent. Now, they have signed Harold Landry, a linebacker from the Titans, to a 3-year deal worth $43 million, $26 million guaranteed. They have signed Austin Hooper, a tight end. They re-signed him. He played with the Patriots last year, so they re-signed him to a 1-year deal, $5 million. The Patriots signed Milton Williams, the defensive tackle from the Eagles, to $26 million a year. Carlton Davis, the cornerback, they have signed for 3 years worth $60 million, $34 million guaranteed money. They have signed Robert Spillane, a linebacker from the Raiders, and they signed him to a 3-year deal worth $37 million and $20 million guaranteed. They also signed Morgan Moses, the right tackle from the Jets, to a contract of 3 years for $24 million. Like I said, the Patriots are not playing. They are getting it done in the free agents. I can't wait to see what they're going to do in the draft. They do have the number 4th draft pick, so we have to wait and see what they're going to do with that draft pick. But the Patriots are moving in the right direction of filling the voids on offense and defense. Go ahead, Patriots. I'm looking forward to the new season and see what they're going to come up with. Let's talk about the Jets. Now, I was surprised. I'm happy for this. Let me just say, I'm happy for this quarterback, actually. I really like this quarterback. I know a lot of people, they kind of gave up on him, but I still think he can play. And that is, the Jets has signed Justin Fields will be the starting quarterback of the Jets. and they signed him to a 2-year contract worth $40 million and $30 million guaranteed. I am so happy for Justin Fields that a team was able to pick him up before the free agent. Also, Aaron Rodgers, there's some talk out there still about Aaron Rodgers. What team will he decide to play for, or what team will pick him up? Now, right now, there's 2 teams that are interested in Rodgers. We have the Steelers and the Giants. Nothing has been set in stone yet with Aaron Rodgers. He hasn't came out and said anything, but everybody's speculating that because the Giants are showing some interest in him and the Steelers. So we have to wait and see where Aaron Rodgers is going to land out of those 2 teams. Also, Russell Wilson. There's some talk with the Titans that are looking at Russell Wilson to be their starting quarterback. Again, we have to wait and see how these 2 quarterbacks, where they're going to land for 2025 season. Let's talk about the Bengals. Now, everybody know that T. Higgins, the wide receiver for the Bengals, have got the franchise tag put on him by the Bengals. But T. Higgins having to July 15 to sign that franchise tag or to get an extended contract. And if he doesn't get that done, extended contract, he will have to play 1 more year under the franchise tag. Now, Jamar Chase. Now, I've been watching Jamar Chase in the Bengals negotiation since last year, 2023 season on, to see if he's going to get extended contract or not. Now, it looks like the Bengals and the Chase are working on negotiations, and it looks like the Bengals are willing to pay Chase $40 million plus. Yes, plus. They could have got him a little cheaper last year, but that didn't happen. But they look like the negotiations with the Bengals, with Chase, is getting closer to signing a contract. And like I said, if he signs a contract for $40 million plus, he will be the highest paid non-quarterback. Yes, he would. So shout out for Jamar Chase and the Bengals and the negotiations moving in a positive direction. Now, I want to talk a little bit about free agent. And yes, that's going to start March 12th, this Wednesday at 4 p.m. will be the free agent. And it's going to get crazy. It was crazy already with the contracts and trades that I talked about. But it's going to get real crazy this Wednesday when that opens up. It's just going to be crazy. But I want to talk about a couple of quarterbacks that are still in free agent, that's going into free agent this Wednesday if they don't get picked up today or tomorrow. And we have Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, Daniel Jones, Jacoby Brissett, Marcus Mariota, Mason Rudolph, Joe Flacco, and Mac Jones. Those are the quarterbacks right now that are heading into free agent. They might get picked up before that, but that's who's going to be in the free agent pools this Wednesday. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the draft. And the top 5 teams in the draft are the Titans have the #1 pick, and then you have the Cleveland Browns, the New York Giants, New England Patriots, and then you have the Jacksonville Jaguars. Those are the top 5 teams of the draft and first round draft pick right now. Now, the Titans, the Cleveland Browns, and the New York Giants all need quarterbacks. I'm going to be very curious to see if they take a quarterback in a free agent or they'll draft a quarterback. We have to wait and see. But good thing is the Patriots do not need a quarterback. They got their quarterback, Drake May. So all they need, I think, is a wide receiver that Drake May can throw the ball to. So let's see what the Patriots going to pick in the draft. What position are they going to take for their 4th draft pick? I'm going to be very curious to wait and see how that's going to play out for the Patriots. But they do have the number 4th draft pick. Also, there's a lot of talk about Shedeur Sanders. They said he was arrogant, he was too flashy at the combine, but I think people forget who his father is. His father is Deion Sanders, and if anybody knows Deion Sanders, how he carried himself, he was flashy, he was doing all kinds. So the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. I don't have a problem with the way Shedeur was handled himself. Some of the teams, too, that he interviewed with, they said they liked the way he came on. He had a good demeanor about him, a good attitude. He showed a confidence. And they didn't have a problem with him, as people saying, being arrogant. They felt that he wasn't arrogant. He was just confident. And there's nothing wrong with that. But my thing, I want to see when the draft comes, will he be the first quarterback off the board, or will it be Cam Ward from Miami? We have to wait and see on these 2 quarterbacks who's going to go first out of those 2. And will they go in the first round? We have to wait and see. And like I said, the draft will be April 24th through the 26th. is the NFL draft for 2025. Now, this is the part of the show. If you want to reach out to me, you can reach me at touchdownladies@gmail.com. That's touchdownladies@gmail.com. Well, this is the part of the show. I'm ending the show. But I like to end the show on a good note, and I do something I call Facts, Fun, and Football, where I go in my little jar here, and I pull out something fun. And this is going to be a quote. Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you respond to it. And this is Sandy from the Touchdown Ladies saying, don't forget to smile, be happy, be kind, put your action behind your plan, and keep moving forward. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.